I thought y'all would get a kick out of that. See. Alright. Discord is up. Live chat is up. Hope everyone's having a good day. I hope that music was an eye opener for you. I thought it was kind of cool. Alright, if anybody saying anything, I'm not hearing you.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Yay.
Can you hear me now? And it looks like Sabrina popped in, heard the music, scared the hell out of her, and she left. So, what the hell? Right, live with the Shaman. Welcome back. Disclaimer, we're an adult channel. Or whatever that means. We may use strong language. We may say something you don't like. Wham. If you have questions, we're open for questions as long as they're respectful. We have a non-expiring invite in the description up there in case you want to be heard instead of just typing. You're welcome. Also, if you want to check out more of the YouTube artists, their music that I was open playing this morning. We don't get anything from these artists, but I absolutely give them a plug if I'm going to use their video for opening on both Open Pagan Church and Live with Shaman. Right, hope everybody's doing well. The world theoretically is going to hell in a handbasket, and that's okay. Everybody's quarantined. Wash your hands, social distancing, be smart, don't be an asshole, and buy up all the toilet paper. Yeah, toilet paper is not going to help with the virus.
How the hell did that start anyway?
You got me. I've researched it, I've Googled it, I've looked it up. Nobody has a effing freaking clue where the run on toilet paper come from. Morning, Sabrina. I'm back. Busy morning. Winter morning's not busy. Well, mine aren't, for the most part, right now. All we've had here in north central Texas for the last 20 some odd days is freaking rain. Yeah. Everything is so damn wet here you can't walk out the front door and not get wet.
We're not that way. Just the grass is going crazy. Looks like a jungle in my backyard.
Oh hell, let me tell you. My backyard is so overgrown right now it's not even funny. And I can't get a damn lawnmower back there.
Oh, I know what you can do. Go get a sickle. Hand sickle it.
Cindy.
What?
Okay, I'm here.
Cindy, read between the lines. Look at the video. I haven't sickled since I was 19 years old. 20. 25. 25.
Okay, swing blade.
Swing blade is a sickle.
I know that.
Hell, I can't swing my fat ass out of bed in the morning. What makes you think I can swing a sickle?
Ooh, that's a good 5-minute pause there. I just now saw your motion.
Yeah, we've got, I mean, our ISP alone is so inundated with people that are stuck at home. They're using their internet. I'm actually surprised I was even able to do any upstream at all today. I was afraid we would be way overloaded. Sabrina hugs your way. It's always good to see you aboard. Clint, good to see you back. So, one of my topics today, and before we leave, I want a damn topic for next week because I ain't got a clue. One of my topics, one of my pet peeves is, as it says in the description, OBE, out of body experience, is not the same as astral. Out of body experience is not the same as astral. What is OBE? Well, I've done a shit ton of videos on these over the years. We're going to call it shit ton plus one video on OBE. I try to do at least one a year because there are some people, and I don't blame them, there are some people that don't want to go back through the archives and learn something from other archival videos. I don't know. That's all right. Out-of-body experience is the projection of one's spirit on the earth plane. It is the meditation of sending one's essence, one's self, elsewhere on the earth plane. If you are meditating yourself and traveling to the astral, that is a different plane of existence altogether. The astral is a place. Out-of-body experience is an action. It is some people do it spontaneously. I am so tired of these damn spam text. It's not even funny. Anyway, how does one OBE? Anybody in Discord or in the chat experienced OBE lately?
Oh yes, I have. OB, I started meditating, what was it, last week? Because I was worried about my daughter Sabrina. And I thought, I'm going to try and give it a try. So early in the morning when it's real quiet, nobody's up, I'll do that. And I actually went over to Italy and made sure she was okay.
Alright, anybody else?
Yes, I've been doing a few of those lately because I've been checking on old friends and stuff, making sure that they're okay. I do it right before I go to sleep when I'm really relaxed.
Okay. Anybody in chat or anybody that's watching our pre-recorded broadcast, feel free to post in chat any of your OBE experiences. Things that you may want to share with someone else that's just looking into shamanism. I can tell you that a part of the characteristic of shamanism is to be able to OBE spontaneously. That is something that human beings have just simply always done. Does it mean that because you can spontaneous OBE, does that mean you are a shaman? No. Just because if you can't or never have OBE'd as far as you remember, does that mean you're not shaman? No. Figured I'd get that question out of the way before somebody says, well, I've never been able to OBE. Yeah, you have. They're like, what? Yeah. Humans OBE all the time. What's the other term? Anybody? What's the other term for out-of-body experience? The word sounds French.
Boy, I'm lost. I gotta come up with a blank.
Deja vu.
Ow. Ooh, Paul had one of those yesterday.
Deja vu. Not voulez-vous coucher avec moi, but deja vu. No, I don't speak French. Alright?
Wait. Hang on. Paul wants a
Go, Paul.
bottle with.
Can you hear me, Don?
Can you hear him?
Barely.
Hang on.
Email. Can you hear me now?
Kinda, sorta. What you got? What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna argue with the old horse. A day.
I don't speak puppy dog either.
Wait a sec.
Seconds up.
Alright, Don. OBE is done during meditation when you are not, quote fingers, awake.
Not always.
Deja vu is a waking experience of events that have supposedly already happened.
Not always.
Waking. Okay, they are not the same, sir.
Yeah, they are. By definition, they are.
I disagree.
Okay. Well, let me explain my position. Okay, and this is good because I know that you follow the witchcraft path and I follow the shamanic path, but and this is good. Deja vu is something that you have a cognition that I've already done this. It is a cognition of I've already done this before. OBE is a conscious projection of one spirit on the earth plane to a different location. There's been scientific research, go figure, by the military, to use OBE to try to spy on the enemy. Now the interesting part is, scientifically speaking, they were never able to prove or disprove the existence of OBE. I completely see where you're coming from with deja vu. I both agree and disagree because I've had deja vu on both sides.
All right.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I just. To use OBE is to like you said, in a transcendental state, project oneself to another location Whereas deja vu, you could be doing something, and say Cammy walks in and says, "Hey, honey, take out the trash," and all of a sudden you're like, "Whoa! You just came in a while ago and told me to take out the trash." But she actually didn't come in and tell you to take out the trash. That part is where it's the precognition. You were told in a spiritual way that she's fixing to come and tell you to take out the trash.
Okay,
So
I see that.
In that sense, it can be similar.
Okay.
Correct?
I see that, yeah.
Okay. I still don't see where they can be so similar as to call them the same horse, because one, you are taking yourself and putting yourself somewhere else in order to observe, and granted, in OBE you can only observe. Normally you cannot affect the situation.
Yeah, right.
And in deja vu, it is a, I guess, a precognition, or I call them a glitch in the program.
I like that. Okay, because I've never come up with a better term for it, but hey, I'm right there with you.
I still hold that they're similar, but not the same thing.
Okay. I will change my opinion to they're similar but not the same thing. I agree.
Okay.
Don't you love it when he comes in?
I do. I do. I love alternative ideas. I mean, that's what it's all about. But OBE can also be done spontaneously.
Correct.
OBE of future. Now,
with extreme practice.
Well, I've had it happen without extreme practice. Poof, I'm there.
Well,
that's the spiritual part.
But
Okay.
see, herein though, and we're still on track, okay?
Yeah.
You can, in I'll call it rare cases because I've tried to do it on purpose and failed miserably.
yeah.
And I've done it spontaneously and it worked. So what the hell's the difference? I have no idea. But I have done OBE to the minimal future. That's not astral. It was on this plane where I was shown something, had a physical interaction with something, and it was an out-of-body experience.
I have too.
Therein lies the point that I could call it deja vu. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see that.
Or are we arguing semantics?
No semantics.
We were just talking.
Oh, yeah, but
But
you got him fired up now.
no,
his
Well-
mind's going dragging him. Is like, okay.
No, I see where he's coming from. I absolutely do. And I think where we're at is semantics.
Yeah. Yeah.
His view, our view. I mean, his view and your view, they're agree to disagree.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
no, it's not really even that. It one a deja vu is an incoming message that you don't normally get to prepare for.
Agreed.
Whereas OBE is an outgoing that you prepare for most of the time.
Most of the time, I'm right there with you. But if a spontaneous OBE,
that's why I said most of the time.
Most of the time. I could probably count the spontaneous OBEs I've had in 58 years on two hands.
And I guess you would call a spontaneous one if somebody up there says, hey, you need to see this, Zap.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right there with you. So, but do we not all agree that OBE is absolutely not the same thing as astral?
I agree.
I mean, I'm kind of coming at it from the standpoint of my experience over the years, that, and also what I've studied and read, is that out-of-body experience is done on the physical plane of Earth normally, and I use the term normally very lightly, of the time zone or time span in which you are living. And I come at it with the example of, to do an OBE. By the way, good morning, Rachel. Sorry, I saw you come in, but we were discussing. Example, like Cindy said, she wanted to go check on her daughter, so she projects her essence to her daughter. Clint wanted to check on his friends and make sure his friends are okay, so he projected his essence to his friends just to look in on them and see if they get an example or a reply that they're okay. Now, we could look at the term precognition without using deja vu, but if we use the term precognition as a so-and-so's in trouble, call them. I've called that intuition my whole life.
Right, I do too.
Is there another term for it? I don't know. If I get an intuition that I need to call somebody because somebody's hurt, in trouble, or just needs a friend, hey, send them a text, whatever. And there have been times when I have felt somebody's in trouble, but there's nothing I can do. I need to stay the hell out of it. And I'm like, well, what the hell are you telling me so-and-so's in trouble for if there's nothing I can do? But I don't consider that OBE. Now here's some of the fun things. Here's some of the fun things that you can do with OBE, with friends and what have you. Practicing OBE. You can get someone, you can start kind of close with someone in one room of your household or another. Ask that person to be doing something. Not washing dishes, because that makes noise and you can hear that. But maybe be playing cards quietly or reading a book, and you don't know what book the person's reading. So you can meditate and project yourself to that next room and try to get a visual of what the book is that person's reading. That's a good practice point for OBE.
Right.
There have also been reports of people who have seen the living essence, not just felt, but seen out of the corner of their eye, the living essence of a living family member, good friend, or loved one. And they may get a text or a message or something later that says, hey, I just popped in on you, are you okay? And of course, a lot of time you get the oh shit moment because it's like, whoa, that was real. Does it happen all the time? No. Can it? I don't see why not. I've never been able to do it. But if we take a look at OBE, I think it's something that human nature has done since the beginning of human nature. Okay. Wow, that's weird. Facebook's cutting in and out.
Yep, I see that.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's coming
Too
in.
much traffic.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out. I mean, I've got.
You want to call it today?
Oh, I'll give it about 3 minutes.
Okay.
We're almost 30 minutes past the hour.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's think about it. People coming in to and looking at paganism or shamanism or whatever path that you want to get into. Out-of-body experience is not the same thing as astral. Out-of-body experience can be done through meditation and projection, through just a daily thought projection, projecting yourself to someone, family or loved one or something like that. OBE can be done spontaneously, though rare. Do we control? Can we control OBE? I think we can. Earlier on, of course I haven't done it in years, but earlier on when I was practicing and learning, I used to do that. I had some friends of mine that we would project to each other's different locations and attempt to change the temperature in the room, either hot, cold, warm, whatever. And it was a fun practice. It was something that, what do you feel? And they would say, okay, the temperature just changed. Or they would say, okay, I saw a blip out of the corner of my eye. And you want to try to tell that person what they were doing. You know, these are practices that you can do to practice out-of-body experience. Don't build up a lot of stress on it. Don't freak out if you haven't been able to achieve it. I mean, OBE, astral, all of the other forms of spiritual connection outside of the body is something that you can either do or you can't, or you can learn to do or you won't. It's kind of like trying to meditate. Well, the harder you try to meditate, the more stress you're going to build up, and well, the more stressful you are, the less meditation you're going to be able to do. And I feel like pretty much anybody that's ever done meditation, experienced meditation, OBE, astral, any of that, when you sit down to achieve it, you can't allow yourself to build stress over it. So
Yeah, I've noticed with the OBE, you have to be totally relaxed. If you got too much stress in your life or something's going on that you can't control, the OBE won't work.
absolutely, absolutely. Anything else mucking around in your head, um, it's going to block the release of the spirit. And one of the real easy things to try to get used to it is when you're meditating, pull yourself up from your body a little bit. See if you can see yourself sitting or laying in meditation.
Yeah,
So,
that's like when I do my OBE, I'll go like up to my ceiling a little bit above me and where Paul sleep, and I can see us both sitting there, and that's when I know it's a go to go wherever I need to go.
yep, absolutely, absolutely. So don't get confused, OBE and astral. Um, don't worry too much. When you're learning how to OBE, don't worry too much about terms, what's called what, and what's doing what. When you're using OBE to look in on someone, I do want to remind you of this. So, anytime you're doing any spiritual checking up on someone else, remember to respect their privacy. I mean, some people have really, really strong OBE skills, and they may see things that their others are doing they may not have wanted to see. So remember when you're doing OBE to respect other people's privacy. you know, you know what I mean. Right. Hey, anybody else have any input on OBE?
Not us.
Yeah, all good. All right. Hey, um, short meeting. Everybody stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing. Shit, we got cell phones. We got Facebook. We got video chat. Uh, you know, use the technology that's out there. Right? Take care of you. Be safe. We'll see you next time here on Live with Shaman.